Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to take interview question and answers for civil engineer freshers going for software job. So this can be a situation for a civil engineer who is going for a software job, and you need to prepare those questions in advance. So let's take the questions. So the first question can be, what motivated you to apply for a software job as a civil engineer? Or it can be in different sentences. Why do you want to leave the field of civil engineering and move into software? Because this is something what you are doing. So how you have to frame your answer? Your answer should reflect passion for technology and software development, because you are doing civil engineer, so obviously you have a passion for technology, but at the same time you have to show the passion for software development. But at the same time you also have to show that you have a strong background in core areas. That means in civil engineers you are good at civil engineering, but at the same time you have passion for software development, because your civil engineering skills as well will be applied to software development. Okay, the third thing you have to highlight is problem solving skills and project management skills, because these skills are needed in all kind of jobs. So let's see what can be a sample answer. So the sample answer can be, I have always had a passion for technology and software development, which you are saying in the first sentence, and I believe that my background in civil engineering can bring a unique perspective to software development. So here you are clarifying that you are good at civil engineering and have a passion for software development. Now you are saying, I have a strong background in problem solving and project management, which I believe will be valuable in a software job role. Right? Then additionally, I have been learning programming languages and software development concepts, which has further strengthened my interest in this field. So in a nutshell, you are telling that you have a strong background of civil engineering and you have orientation towards software development, and you have learned as well those programming languages and software development concept, right? So this will give an impression to the interviewer that you are ready for the job. Now let's see what can be other questions. The second question can be, can you tell us about a project you have worked on that required both civil engineering and software skills? So obviously you are a fresher, so you have not worked with any company, so you have to pick a project you worked in college, right? So a relevant project you have worked in college and how you used software to complete the project. So your project is basically based in the concept of civil engineering, but you have to showcase how you use the software to complete the project. And whenever you talk about the software, you have to show your excitement, right? So this, in this way you will frame the answer. Now let's see what can be the possible answer. Sample answer: I have worked on a bridge design project in college. The project required me to use software such as AutoCAD and SAP 2000 to design and analyze the bridge structure. So here you are saying that in order to complete this bridge design project, you have to use these software, right? I also had to use software for scheduling, budgeting and resource management. So mention all the software that you are using for the same project, and then you say it was a great opportunity to apply both my civil engineering and software development skills. So this is how you will frame your answer. Your project can be different, but in this way you will frame the answer. Let's see other questions. The next question can be, how do you keep yourself updated with the latest software development trends and technology? So since you are interested in software development, so you must update yourself, right? So while framing the answer to this question, you have to show your learning skill. Number one, then you will tell how do you keep yourself updated in the field. That means you are reading some blogs or some tutorial or some magazine, right? But be particular in that. They may ask question for that particular blog, right? You can also show any relevant certificate, because in order to be updated in a field, you may have done some courses and earned some certificates, so that you can also tell for this question. So let's check a sample answer for this. I am an avid learner and I like to stay updated with the latest software development trends and technology. Here you are declaring that you are an avid learner. I subscribe to online tutorials, blogs, and online communities related to software development. So here they may ask you which blog, which tutorial, which community. So you have to prepare with that. I also attend conferences and workshops to learn about the latest trend and technologies. I have also completed certificate course in Java and PHP. You can mention the certificate courses that you have completed, right? So in this way you will prepare this sample answer. Let's take the next question. How do you handle a challenging problem or project? So this is something which is required for any job, that you will be given a problem or a challenging problem or project, and the interviewer may ask you how you will handle that situation, that problem, right? So basically you have to tell about the approach to handle a problem, and basically this is a question where your problem solving skills has to be judged, right? So talk all the aspect to handle a problem, that you how you divide the problem into smaller ones, and then you make a plan and solution and everything. So let's check the possible answer. So the sample answer can be: I approach challenging problems by first breaking them down into smaller, more manageable tasks, right? Then I research and gather information to gain a better understanding of the problem, and then I work to develop a plan to solve it. So this is how you describe how you break the bigger problem into a smaller one, and then you make a plan. I also make sure to keep open communication with my team and to be willing to ask for help when needed. So you're also showcasing your team management and your communication skill, right? So let's check the next question. Now the question can be: what programming languages are you proficient in? So as you have already mentioned that you are learning programming languages and softwares development, so they may ask you what programming languages are you proficient. Now look at this word proficient. Proficient means you have in-depth knowledge to that language. So you have to tell about the programming languages you have learned. They may ask questions of that language, right? And differentiate between proficiency and familiarity. So suppose you know just one language, that means you are proficient in one language, but you are familiar to many other language. Then you have to differentiate so that they are clear that you know only one or two language. So let's see what can be a sample answer. So you can say I am proficient in C++, Java and Python. So if you are proficient in just one, say Python, so you will say I am proficient in Python. I am also familiar with PHP, JavaScript, and have experience working with different frameworks and libraries like AngularJS, React.js and Node.js. So your answer can be different. You just need to mention here the language in which you are proficient, and then other languages and softwares and other frameworks you are familiar with. They may ask questions of the language you are proficient in. So in this way I have mentioned, I have taken all the questions which can be asked to a civil engineers going for software job. So I'm sure this will help your interview preparation. Best of luck for your career. Thank you very much.